January 24th. My powers have been progressing nicely. Every day I learn more and more abilities that come with this newfound strength of mine, despite the so-called price the demon told me of. Although I do have some slight concerns. My eyesight has been acting up, and my vision keeps blurring whenever I use a large amount of my strength. Then there is the other thing. I have gaps in my memory. My younger brother has been telling me that I have been wandering around the house at night in a daze. I have no memory of this. My parents think something is wrong with me and insist I get help. There is nothing wrong with me, but it may be the price I was told of. Yours truly, Collin. February 18th. My vision has gotten worse, and my memory is almost blank. My brother's scared, and my parents have started to pretend I no longer exist. They seem not to want the neighbors to know. Ha! I no longer care what they think of me. With my strength and power, I will soon no longer have need for them. My brother says I am not acting myself anymore. He is wrong. I am more myself than I ever was. Once again, forever yours, Collin. August 5th. Something is wrong. His power is not what I had been promised, and the price is too high. I am slowly losing my humanity. The power is eating away at my soul, and my skin feels like it's getting stretched to its limits with how much energy is running through my veins. This scares me. I no longer have control of my movements. It's as if there is more than one person in my head. It's strange having two sets of thoughts. One I know is myself, the me I have always been. But then, there is a slight whisper of this darker voice that sounds like me, but is so incredibly not me that it is slightly painful. This is just plain weird. I am terrified. The one thing that must scare me the most is the fact that my powers act up violently when I'm in the presence of my brother. It almost lashes out at him, more so than it already does with my parents. I really am concerned that one day I may have a memory gap, and Armin will wind up hurt. The power is slowly eating me alive from the inside out. Not sure how much longer I'll still be around, but still, forever yours, Collin. September 9th. I was right. It's killing me. I may actually be as good as dead already. This will be my final entry, as I'm not sure how long my spirit will remain here before the other, darker one takes full control. I do not have much time left. This curse has ruined everything. When my brother left the house today, the dark presence tossed me to the back of my own mind and locked me there, taking complete control of my body. The one thing I had any control over were my eyes, but even then, it was as if I was looking through a piece of white film. Everything was blurred and bright. But then I did it. The bad thing. I am fully aware that it is not the most mature way to put it, but there were no other words to truly put it correctly. I watched as my body murdered my parents. I watched it rip them apart until all that was left was the red on my hands and the smears on the wall. I was able to write a note for my brother, however brief it may have been, to tell him how sorry I truly was. This was never meant to happen. This was meant to be a power to protect and heal, but instead it took control and corrupted my mind and what was left of my heart. There is no humanity left, only darkness, only Herobrine. But I have a plan. In the event that my powers, or the darkness inside my head, were to ever attempt to take what little control I had, what was left of my humanity would be ejected from my body and into the closest living thing, whether it be another human being, a snake, or an Enderman. My humanity would latch onto the creature and become a part of it. Whatever is left of this conscience would be transferred to this new body, this new person it would create, and hopefully they will be able to succeed where I could not. I pray this new being will be able to protect my brother from harm and from what I am soon to become. Like I, the worst brother in the history of the planet, could not. Because the next time these eyes see him, I will no longer be Collin, brother of Armin and proud son of the captain of the guard. His body will be Herobrine, murderer of loved ones and destroyer of life. I wish you the best of luck, my humanity. Be safe, Drake. Forever with you, Collin.